All right, there we go. So here's what we're doing today. Take a look at the Indie Comics Battleground again. I've tweaked a few things, and I just wanted to show it off and have everybody check it out. Let's see. And I'm just going to type in. Here's the link. It wouldn't post the link to Facebook until after we went live, so I had to go live first. Bada boom, hit the old paste, and there we go. All right. I don't know how much I'll be able to type and do this, but the main thing really is just showing off the game itself. And I'm pretty sure you're going to like it. Keep in mind, again, we call this a beta test. It's gone through alpha. In other words, I'm comfortable at a spot where it's only minor tweaks. And but yeah, it's pretty much ready. Also, you can really see the cycle looking thing there. So let's switch that so you don't have to look at that. All right, so here's the table. I like this because I actually have the phone up here, and it's angled down. It's much simpler, but it still shows everything off pretty nice. And we're just going to go through. We're going to play a quick game, show you how it plays, and give a quick demo. So there we go. Here we do. So with this character, Micah, she has a 6. We're going to ignore the health because that's another thing I changed. You'll see. 6 attack, 3 defense. She gets 2 energy a turn, and her starting hand size is 4. Now, there's no limit to the number of cards you can have. You can have as many as you want. Doesn't matter. But the starting hand, what you begin with, is going to be 4. Okay? So we draw our starting hand. And this villain here is the zombies. Let's move these down here so we have a little bit more room. This villain here is the zombies. It says put one of these horde out per player. So we start off, the zombie horde has their own little stack of hordes, and they will, they're like the generic enemies, the more powerful ones and things are in the deck. But at the beginning of the setup, you separate all the horde, set them aside as a different stack, shuffle the rest of the zombie deck, and get it ready to play. And again, this is for the zombies. When we have other villains, there'll be other abilities. I'm just going to lay out my hand so it's here for to see. Why not? I can do it like this to show easier. In fact, let me move this so I don't need that. Over to here. There you go. So anyway, you gain your energy each round. So I got 2. And each card is going to have a cost to play it, as well as a energy generation. So if you discard it, you get that much energy back. And I would like to play Alexis out as a companion, but I only have 2. So I'm going to discard this and get my 3rd energy. But I'm just going to spend it right away. So she's going to be sitting out here with us. Okay, I'll just make this my discard. And those are the 2 cards I have left, and so on. So after the player goes, they play their hand as much as they want. You don't have to play any cards if you don't want. And you take your bad guy card, overturn one, and do what it says. In this case, surprise attack. It says one of the guys comes out, and it attacks a random character. In this case, since I'm the only one here, it's going to hit me for 3 plus 2, which is 5. And whenever you take damage, 4 or 5, you overturn cards. Because this 40-card deck is your health. So now I decide if I'm going to attack one of each, if I'm going to combine attacks, what are we going to do? Okay, so I think I'm going to send Alexis after this one, and I'm going to go after this one. Now, damage from both sides is applied simultaneously. Everybody hits at once. So it doesn't matter, honestly, which way you decide to do it. But I'm going to say the bad guy here hits for 5 because he starts off at 3, then he's plus 2 for every other zombie. And she has a 6 health, so she takes 5 damage. She does 3 damage to this one. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Micah hits him for 6, so he'll be dead. She's hit for 5, so she takes 2 damage because 5 minus her 3 defense leaves 2. Any excess damage, it doesn't matter if it goes to companions or to the main character, comes off the deck. So now this guy died. When you kill a character, when you get rid of them, you will draw a card, and I'll make sure to note that on the cards themselves. Again, you can see how these are still being written on because we were still testing. So I drew a card for. If I had half a brain, I'd be dangerous. I drew a card for killing, and then at the beginning of my turn, I draw another one. Oh, let's see. Now, if there were not enough enemies out to equal the number of players, we would add more zombie horde out. But because we have enough, we're good. So, but I have 2 right now. Micah's special ability is to pull an ally, or companion rather, out of the discard pile, but there isn't any. So I'm going to save one for the reversal, I think. So I can explain what a reversal is. Yeah, we're going to keep that. Yeah, we'll just keep it, just to show you what it looks like. Then, again, after my turn, I do this. Oh no, surrounded. Again, that's, yeah. So surrounded is a card that says, bring out another one per character. Because, again, the horde is just going to constantly keep coming at you. And I think we're going to send her after him. No. We're going to hold that. I wanted to show you this. When you do a reversal and it says to cancel the attack, fight, round, attack, whatever we're going to call it, that means that this never happens. It doesn't attack at all. So this one is still 6, so it'll kill that. 5, and I still take 2 damage. 1 and 2. Okay, so we used that. This one was killed. We get rid of those at the end, which means we draw 1 at the end. And then on our turn, we draw a card, get 2. Did we get any companions here? None in the discard pile, which is fine. Again, that's just Micah's ability, as she can play a companion from her discard pile by paying the cost. That's her thing. All right. And I didn't send her out because I just wasn't ready for it. I just wanted to show you the reversal. In fact, I could do that again. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll just do it again. I'll show you what it looks like again. All right, so I'm not going to play. Michael. It is Thriller. His special thing is when he dies, at the end of the round when he dies, and you get rid of him, you bring in another horde. So I'm going to send her after him. And then I'm going to play Fearless, which is a reversal. Cancel the damage on a single attack, which is this one. And then deal 2 damage to the attacker. So, boom. There's that. Okay. And she never ran out. So once per turn. So 6 to 7. That'll give him 6 damage. And then 5 to 3. She takes 1 and 2. Okay. Nobody died, so we don't draw for that. We draw for our turn. We get 2 energy. Let's see how this goes. It's not hard. It's just it can be different. Let's see. What did I want to do? That's the one. It wasn't even planned, but it works out. Deal 1 damage to each opponent. So I'm going to spend that 2 to deal 1 damage to him. 6. That takes him to 6. Lets me draw a card. And then to there. Which will bring him out, and plus I draw 1 for killing. Now I don't have any energy, but I can discard to get energy. In fact, I will discard the kick to get 2. I'm going to discard Cracked Skulls to get 2 more so that I can play Crazy Stranger. And then I'm going to use both of these. These are it's called Stand Together. You gain energy for each companion you have. So I'll take these 2, 1, 2, and 4. Pretty sure. Okay. All right, then we have Runaway, and then we have that, and now we play the villain card. All characters discard a companion. Well, I'm going to get rid of... No, I'm not going to get rid of the Crazy Stranger. She's already at 5 damage. So I'm going to get rid of her. And then we're going to do a double team right here. So again, double team, when you combine attacks, this is how it works. You combine the attacks, and then damage, though, is applied equally. So we would take 3. So he would take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And she would take 3. 1, 2, and 3. But we apply 6, 7, 8. So 6, 7, 8. Because any damage in excess to the bad guys goes to the main bad guy. And then this will come out at the end. We will draw 1 for killing. And we will draw 1 for our turn. We get 2. We have 2 reversals, so we can sit and build for a turn. But I'm going to spend all 6. 1 and 2. So we have plenty of people. And then play another Stand Together to get 1, 2, 3 energy. Mitch. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. Do I want to? Let's see if we have another one in here. Yes, we do. Now, Chloe and I don't know how to say that. Dita, D-I-T-A, however you say it, is a special ally or companion, and that usually you can only have one of the uniques out at a time. But her special abilities, you can have both out. So now we can just bum rush this dude, really. Let's see. We're going to send these 2 after this one. We're going to send these 3 after this one. No, because that won't get to the 9. All right, we're going to send Crazy Stranger over here after them, too. We'll leave you here to help block. Okay. So 3, 4, 5 to 6 gives her 5 damage. And she does 3 to him. And 3. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I miss anything. Let's see. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 9. So he's dead. All right. Before combat, Mitch deals everyone a damage, ignoring the defense. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough to kill him. So that would give us a card. And we each take 4. So 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she takes 4. There we go. Alright, so we killed 1. Draw a card. And we get our 2. I'm going to play that again. Now again, because he didn't die, we don't need to bring another one out. I'm going to play that to get those 2. To spend 3. To put out Mitch. So we have a bunch of companions here. Rip and Tear. Deal 2 damage to all companions and characters. So here, he will take... Do I have any more ones? I got 1. And there we go. Here's more. 1 and 2. Now she would take 2 damage. So that's 1. And there's an extra. So of course the extra has to come off of here. She's dead. Same here. 1 takes him to his limit. Then the extra 1 comes off of here. That's 4, 5, 6. So we'll just drop a 5er. Same with you. Okay. Then we take the 2 for her. Excellent. All right. Now, what do we want to do with this? Why do you not have your extra 1 over here? Yeah, I don't see anybody else here waiting. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Draw for our turn. No. That's... I don't know why I did that. So that was this. Now let's just hit him. See what happens. What's the worst that's going to happen? That's my motto. What's the worst that's going to happen? So we hit him for 3 plus 6 is 9, 10, 11. Minus 6, so 5 damage goes to the main zombie. The zombie horde, or the, you know what I mean. Zombies from deep space. Space. So then he hits us back for 3. That's enough to kill Mitch. That kills her. 5, 6, 7. He does 2 damage here. Now, since we have to shuffle our deck, we put one of the, what's going to be the atrocity symbol tokens on here. And if the main bad guy gets 2 of those per character, they win. Okay, so that one's dead. And then 2 onto this one, so that's enough to kill this one. And we take 1 damage for it. So there we go. We killed this one. All right, he had 3 damage, so that one actually gets 3 more damage on him. So it's up to 10 out of 30. And that'll come out. But we draw a card for the killing. Get our 2 energy. Draw 1 for our turn. We got 3 runaways. Well, I'm going to spend all 3 that I have to bring out the homeless guy. And then we'll return this. Sister Mary. Now, do I want to send him as a sacrifice blocker? Or do we want to just do more damage? See, that's the thing you got to think about. How do you want to allocate your people? We could send all 9 damage over to this one and try to kill that out quicker. It is a thought. It is something to think about. I know we'll kill this one. And then another one won't come out because we'll still have her. You know what? Let's do it that way. Let's do it this way. So he'll do 5. Minus 3. 1, 2. Then I hit for 6, which kills it. And then I'll draw a card at the end. Okay, I'll draw a card rather. And then she hits for 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. So that's 1 there. And he hits for 3. So she takes 3 damage. Okay, so at the end of the round, this thing will go away. I get my card, and then I draw a card. Take 2 energy for her. All right. Now, what do we want to do? We're going to hold on to it. You know what? Yeah, we're going to hold on to it. Don't need to slide her over. I don't know why I did. All right, surrounded. Puts a horde out. So now we have that. I'm going to actually take these two and spend them. And no. I'm going to spend one. Let's run away from Sister Mary. And we're going to come over here to attack this one. So I'll still take 2 damage. But he's dead. Which means I'll get a card. And then on my turn, I get my 2 energy and draw a card. Let's see what people we can bring out. Homeless guy. Or Chloe in them. Now let's bring out homeless guy. We're going to spend... We'll spend kick. Forgot to discard that at the end. Spend kick to get 2 energy. So I have my runaways here. Or... No, I'm even going to do better. I'm going to spend kill them all to get a 3rd. Alright, so we'll show you that one in a second. Oh, Alexis. Alexis zombie, what are we going to do with you? When she beats a companion, the zombie heals equal to whatever the health was. So we definitely do not want to let her kill this guy. So we'll send Micah after her. And we're going to play Fearless on Sister Mary. Sister Mary, that Fearless cancels the attack and does 2 damage to the bad guy. Okay, so this way we don't have to worry about her attacking. It's 6 to 10, so we give 6 damage to her. She does 5 back, so I take 2 because of my 3 defense. And we discard this, and we keep going. They're both 10 health, so I'm going to have to hold off and save the energy for the runaway for now. Oh, great. Surprise attack. Surprise attack brings one of these out, and it hits for its damage, which 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage I get. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to spend these 2 to play Runaway on this one and this one. We're going to hit Alexis. So that's 6. So if we deal 6 to it, 3. If it helps, 4, 5, 6. And sometimes it helps earlier to visualize it. But she has 10 health. She's at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we have the 2 left over. That's got to go straight through to the bad guy. So she's dead again. And these 2 are canceled. Draw for killing. Get our 2 energy to start. And we flip this. Now we still have homeless guy and we have Mike. And she was the greatest help inside in the comics. Deal 2 damage to an opponent, or I can cancel damage or cancel an attack and deal damage. Which do we wish to do? You know what? Let's do it that way to get 3rd energy. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Yeah. We'll see how it works. Rip and Tear. 2 damage to each character and companion. Wish I would have gotten Persuasion. That would have been nice. Okay. So, here we go. We'll play Fearless once again. And then we're going to send her and him after this one. That's 3, 4, 5. So he'll take 3 damage. And then she'll take 2. Still alive. 6 and 3 is 9 to 6, so it takes it to 5. Half dead. We discard that. This one did die, so we will draw 1. 2 energy. Grab 1. And there are cards that will allow for healing, which will let you shuffle these cards back in. I just didn't get them yet. I didn't get them this time. So, I think I gave her the 2 damage that she deserves. I'm going to discard Chair Shot to grab that. Gosh, you know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that on right there. Let me overturn this. Trapped. Trapped takes a companion and traps them until you free them by killing it, taking its health down. So we're gonna send Micah here, 6 to 3, and that is enough to kill us. And so then the zombies win this one. And there you go. That is how you play the Indie Comics Battleground, or again, whatever Max is going to call it when he decides. This is just one of our villains that we're going to have. We're going to base different characters and different villains on the other properties. I still have to make the other 2 the ninjas, and but I wanted to make sure we had the numbers correct. And as you can see, a cooperative game should never be easy to win. It should be a challenge, because if you don't have any kind of challenge, you're just blowing through it, and really, where's the fun in that? But I have won this. I used to win it all the time, and that was kind of boring. So until I, again, do these numbers tweaks, and that let me balance it to the point now where we're both, have a pretty decent win record, but you're going to lose quite a few times too. It's just, it's the nature of the beast. And each deck is going to have 40 cards. That's your life, as you saw. And then when you die, you put the atrocity symbols on the bad guy, and when they get to that number at the end of the round, if they have enough of these, they win. Simple as pie. All right, so I guess what we're going to do, we're going to call it for the day, and I appreciate you coming in. We'll see you next time. Let's play something. I didn't play an intro or anything. Let's do it.